Alright, this is like my second attempt of doing this. I know. I'm fucking demonstrate. So I'm just gonna quickly speed run this, but I am gonna put detail into it too. So hopefully I'm able to put enough detail while doing it. Let's do this. So I am gonna be taking some ideas from a certain someone. I don't know if he ever watches my videos, but if he does, thank you very much. I didn't. I'm sorry if he watches this video. If he allowed, screw it. I'm taking the idea, and I have no idea how to contact him. I have no idea if he has a Discord or not. So yeah, and I don't want to go into his YouTube and say, "Hey, can I borrow this idea?" and blah blah blah. I don't want to do that. So hopefully he does not watch this. So yeah. If you hear Dragon Ball in the background, don't mind it. And if you hear me spamming my button, it's because I'm playing Dragon Ball Universe 2. So yeah, let's continue, shall we? So at the end, this is what happened. This is what if Deku was the reincarnation of Bardock. So there is going to be a reincarnation of Gine here. Gine? I forgot her name. Why can I not remember her name? I believe it's Gine. So this is like I will be doing the what if universe one, but I'll probably be doing Sam's one tomorrow. I don't know. So yeah. Shit. I have to change my fucking layout. Okay, so yeah. This is how it's gonna go down. So Midoriya's parents are poor, basically. They have enough money to feed a family. Only two kids and them. And they have leftover money to buy clothing and everything. So they decide to try it. They get twins. But one of them is a boy and one of them is a girl. And now his sister isn't the reincarnation of Gine. So after giving birth to these two, after 4 years of giving them whatever they want, they find out one of them is quirkless. And one of them has a very strong quirk, which made her extremely cocky. Her quirk is able to manipulate fire her with Inko's fire, not Inko's fire, with Inko's telekinesis and um, Hasashi's fire. Basically, she can make anything a fire sword or yeah. So after that, for one whole year, they don't know what to do with him. So this is what happens. So for one full whole year, Bago's torture may have been bad, but what he's about to go through is worse. So what they did was, his torture was 15 times worse than what he went through in canon. Because now he's not only getting bullied by his bully Bakugo, but now he's getting bullied by freaking his sister, his mother, even his father. And even the words that break a boy's spirit, just saying I'm disappointed in you. His spirits were broken. So when he found out he was put into adoption, he was kind of happier because he knew he was gonna get away from these people. He didn't want to even acknowledge them as his brother, as Izumi's brother. He didn't want to even acknowledge that he was their son. He didn't want to. So this is what happens. He goes to the orphanage. His torture got only a little worse, a little less worse. It was like 10 times as bad. not 15. I know, like, why? Because he's quirkless. People there are gonna bully him even more. But there was this one person that brought light into his little side of the world. Someone he could trust, but someone that will be hurt, not killed, but hurt very badly. Her name was Gine. She had beautiful black hair. And Zuko really liked her, but he was quirkless. So what can he do? He couldn't do anything to protect her. But this only started because she brought light into him. He's going to do whatever he can to fight for her. So what happens next is that Zuko, he decides to train. He trains and he trains. He found an old man one day being mugged. He tried to protect him, but he failed. He found out the old man was quirkless because he helped him out. He didn't adopt him, but he did say he will train him. He taught him martial arts for in only the span of 5 months. And on the 6th month, it happened. So one day, they were eating like usual. A little earthquake happens. They just thought it was normal. It was just like the tiny one, not something that should like be freaking out about, but something that you should just put in your mind, just like in the back of your mind. So when they find out it was getting like the chicken was getting like faster and faster, every passing second, it happened. Now time for Zuko's point of view. I was just eating lunch, the usual. Until it happened. The wall bust down. And then we saw them, All Might, and some guy fighting. Now back to my point of view. Is All Might and One for All fighting. Back to Midoriya's point of view. They were fighting. And it was the first time I get to see him in action. After seeing him in action, he was down on the ground. Both of them were. But then when I look into my right, I saw a horrifying thing. Something that I wish I never saw. I saw Gine on the ground. Just there. And then they both got up then. All Might and whoever that guy was. They continued fighting, and then one of the rocks hit me. I blacked out. Now, time for his mindscape. So, while in his mindscape, Mystery Man point of view. All I can remember is I was caught in Frieza's explosion. Then I woke up in darkness. I started training and found out I'm in something somewhere. Don't know. So I started thinking. I imagined things, imagined a forest, and then poof, it appeared a forest. Then a small little boy appeared, green hair. Then I realized, not green hair, blue, not blue. I keep turning Super Saiyan blue in this game. A little boy with black hair, black eyes, and a freshly new scar on his cheek. Looked like mine. Then that's when I realized I've been reincarnated. And right now I need to quickly check. Yep, I'm recording. I'm not going insane. I like to do this to make sure I'm not going mentally insane. Okay, 16. I can continue going and please don't. Okay, thank you. So I said to the boy, "What's your name?" He doesn't say Midoriya. He says Azuku. Whoa there, Azuku. You're no longer Azuku. You are Bardock, and I will train you here. In a span of 5 seconds, in the span of 10 seconds, I will train you for 10 months. Ah, shit, my brother. I act like I'm not recording. Please don't come here. Okay, thank God. Okay. So, yeah. So, it's been 10 seconds. He trained Midoriya for 10 months. He learns how to transform into a Super Saiyan, because in a special episode he turned into Super Saiyan. And in the game I'm playing right now, he turned into Super Saiyan 3, Super Saiyan 1 and 2. So I'm going to give him all the way to that, and that's it. So yeah, let's do this. So after he wakes up, he's still in the battlefield. All Might and All For One are still fighting. And then he still sees Gine on the ground. She isn't dead, but he thinks she is. So he runs up to her, checks her pulse. She's still alive. But then, All For One grabbed the kid. He had a healing quirk. A quirk that allowed him to heal himself and heal others by touch. And then All For One took his quirk. And yeah. So to make sure Midoriya wasn't spotted during camera or anything, he turned into a Super Saiyan, because like I said, he learned how to do that in 10 months. After that, anyone just saw this yellow-haired 6-year-old child holding a yellow ball in his hand. No, not a yellow ball, a blue ball in his hand. And All For One said, "How cute, what are you gonna do with that?" He doesn't die, but he gets a very, very bad 3rd-degree burn. And Midoriya just goes ham. He just goes ham and ham and ham on All For One. Just beating him up until he was nothing but a pulp. The quirk only deactivates when the person is unconscious. So yeah, that's what happens. So basically, after putting All For One into half-death situation and knocking him out, the quirk was deactivated. All Might said, thank you," and then he steps up. He sees the boy grabbing Gine and running as fast as he can, looking for a hospital to take her to. Just running and running. Then he finds one. Midoriya says, "I don't have any money, but please." They basically didn't care about the money. They just wanted to save this poor girl, almost dead, dying. They're amazed that she even hold on. But at the end, they were able to save her. It took at least a week or 2. Midoriya, he kept a secret. He didn't want to trust anyone. The only person he could trust was Gine, and that's it. So after she healed, body change. Oh. So after that, he was just happy. He didn't care about anything else. He was just happy when he found out that that she was gonna be safe. So after, I'm gonna say about 2 weeks, that sounds a good enough time, she was allowed to go free. Midoriya talks to her and says, "We can leave. We can go somewhere else except here." Gine, being one of his best friends, says yes. The orphanage is worried. They haven't seen them. But then they're like, "Wait, he's quirkless. Who cares?" And just don't look for them. They don't call the police. They just report them both dead. Azuka Midoriya and Gine. They call the Midoriya residents Iz, Izin, Izu, no, Izin, Easy, Azumi. There we go. Why I get Azumi? Why did I get Easy in that? Azumi. They get the call that their son's dead. They just act sad and then one day hang up. Like, finally, yes, yes, yes. But during the fight, people did see Azuku. People were scared. They just thought he was quirkless, but no, he wasn't. But Azuku learned something from Bardock. Yes, Bardock wanted revenge, but after looking in the future, he saw his son killing Frieza, so he decided to let go. He decided if he can't get revenge, one day karma will be a bitch and come back. So, real talk, be prepared. I'm an asshole in real life, so if you think karma ain't gonna come for you, let me tell you, karma is gonna come for you. And when it does, don't say I didn't warn you. Be prepared. You always gotta be prepared. Either way, after that, they're both dead. The Zuku family just celebrates because finally they have that quirkless regret, that quirkless little piece of shit out of their life. Finally. So after that, Izumi and Midoriya shit. So after that, Bardock and I'm calling Midoriya Bardock now. Bardock will probably never come back. I don't know, but yeah, I'll probably call him by both. But yeah. So after that, they decide to hide in the forest. Since Izumi can bend anything, she decides to bend the ground and make a type of dirt combined with stone house. It was stable enough for them to live. So they didn't really care. They were happy. And I'll probably ship them together. And shit, I didn't even go into this mission. I'm an idiot. Okay, back out. So after that, they lived there for a couple of months. They were happy. Of course, Deku went out hunting because they didn't want to go into the real world. But they decided to go back for a couple hours. So after seeing a couple of heroes saving some people, Midoriya wanted to be a hero. But for some reason, Bardock said, not heroes are weak, but like heroes. Nah, I swear he didn't say anything. But Bardock, Midoriya this time, Bardock, he decides to go shopping. Not shopping, but he found a wallet on the ground with a couple of thousand zenny, a couple 100,000 zennies. I don't know how much currency is in that, and is in China or Japan. I'm sorry. I'm a big idiot. I have no idea how much the currency is there, so I'm just gonna say I have to buy a TV and a generator. And yeah. So after that, sorry, I'm just focusing on my game. So yeah, after that, Zuko, yeah, Midoriya. They buy a TV and Midoriya tries finding out how to like convert electricity into like that and that and that. So they only used it for TV, never for lighting. Well, sometimes for lighting. So yeah, yeah. So yeah, after all that, Midoriya, no. So so yeah, one day they find out while Azumi's cooking, since Midoriya went out hunting for like he found a deer. They're cooking it because Azumi is a half decent cooker since and then they're in the middle of fucking nowhere in the forest. So yeah, he starts cook. She starts cooking and then turns on the TV because she's bored. And she finds out there's a war happening soon. I don't know, some random shit. So she tells Midoriya, and Midoriya doesn't really want to help them, but then something clicks in his mind. He says, "Everyone thinks I'm dead, so maybe I will go. There's no way I could get in trouble anymore. There's no one in the world that she could stop me. I'm legit, basically walking God." But he doesn't say it out loud. He just thinks it. So yeah. So after all that, Midoriya he gets ready. He doesn't wear the same thing as Bardock, but he does wear some of it. He wears the little the head, the I have no idea what they call it. Headbands, I think that's what it's called. He only wears the red headband, but instead of being red, it's white because Jenny didn't die that day, so she had no blood to spill, and the blood that he got wasn't enough for, so he just kept it white. So yeah. So yeah. After that, sorry guys. I'm thinking. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I can't puzzle. Oh, I forgot. Oh yeah. He puts on the red headband, the white headband, and goes out. Japan has around like a million soldiers, and the Americans have 150 soldiers. 150. 1,500,000 soldiers. I know that's a lot, but I need Midoriya's name to be out there. So, in the middle, they get meet by a boy with a white headband. They're just wondering What the hell is this boy doing here? So, they tried touching Midoriya, Bardock. And Azumi's watching this. She's scared that Midoriya is gonna get hurt. My sister. I need to put a sign outside saying recording. Jesus fucking Christ, I have to. I wish I got one of these days I'm gonna be throwing good stuff. Either way, it's time for me to go to sleep, so may as well turn off the Xbox and continue recording, shall I? Cause I wanna record this and there's nothing that's gonna stop me, and I ain't gonna do this tomorrow. Cause I know then I'm probably gonna do either Sam from Undertale's What If or the Deku verse What If. So I'm doing this right here, right now. And I wanna say this outside. And hopefully no one will bother me. My sister's in the living room. I have trouble sleeping, so I take these little pills, as you could say. They'll help me sleep. Come on. There we go. It is disgusting. Okay, where was I? Yeah. So one of the soldiers tried touching Midoriya. So Midoriya fight back, basically. He fights back by shooting a huge beam from his hand. So this is from another universe. Bardock was reborn in another universe, so no Frieza, no one. So hopefully no God of Destruction shit with this. So yeah. He just sends this huge wave of ki. Don't mind that ki blast. And then evaporates literally 10,000 other soldiers. Everyone's shocked. They just see this one kid, and this is being recorded, like from the sky. That's how Gina is watching this, and everyone just sees this. And Midoriya does have a weapon. The weapon that was going to be used to kill him, or attempted. It was a sword. So he picks it up and says, "This is my sword. I'm gonna keep it." So he literally takes the sword out of the sleeve, puts the sleeve onto his side, onto his back. That's much better. So after that, he pulls out the sword, and he infuses ki into the blade, which makes the blade turn yellow. Now every single time he does a slice in the air, if he misses, that means the other guys in the back of him are going to get hit, because this sends like a slash of ki out of it. So he starts attacking. He started slaughtering everyone. And then when he had everyone where he wanted, he starts putting everything into a javelin. Into his special move, javelin, I believe it's called. and then he throws it. Everyone just sees this blue ball coming at them at high speeds. Then when it touches one of the soldiers, all the soldiers next to him just blow up. Basically, the thing blows up and then they die with it. So yeah. After that, Bardock goes down as the kid that killed a whole entire army. Or the kid that slaughtered an army. That's better. And All For One and All Might see this. They're like, that kid, he's the one that helped me. And All For One that defeated me. I would love to have his quirk. Another quirk. Oh, did I say something? I'm sorry, guys. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here, and I'm gonna re-watch this recording, and hopefully it's loud enough for you guys. And let me play this. So yeah, you watched it, you get a like, subscribe, and see you guys in a million years, I guess. And also, I realized one thing. I've legit done thousands of saying what ifs. I need to start mixing it up. I'm probably gonna do what if Deku was the Undertale, Sam from Undertale. Probably hero. Or probably villain. He's more like a hero, I think. So I'm gonna leave it off here. Have a lovely day, and I wasted 32 minutes of your time. Bye bye.